I'm Janella, by the way.
Adam.
Adam, nice to meet you. I always find it's better to like have a conversation than when we get angry at the other team. We can remember they were
Right.
Oh yeah, wait.
What number's your kid?
20.
Okay. Mine's 23. Okay.
Forward or defense?
There we go. Forward.
How tall is he?
5'8".
So he's a little bit taller than mine.
Yeah, he's
No, as a
not the tallest on the team.
Neither is
But he's not the shortest anymore. So.
He's getting close to me.
Yeah.
I've got a billet. My billet's 6'2".
Oh wow.
And, the other day, I was like, oh, that you didn't have a mic on, that means they heard me. Oh, that's scary. Sorry guys, whoever was actually listening to that. Stop thinking that we are way behind, I can tell you. Oh, it caught up. We're good.
Good. Do you know the Wi-Fi password?
No, so I don't, and I find it doesn't really work when you're streaming through here on, or you doing YouTube. So it doesn't work super great. We actually bought a new saying at one point, I don't know what it
Oh,
is.
it's okay.
But I will tell you the cellular works better than Wi-Fi on YouTube.
Yeah, depending on what kind of Wi-Fi service they have.
So you're in
How
Alaska.
fast? Yeah. That I am.
Even down south, we found that because something with the roofs or something.
Smells like gas.
Yeah, I just must be the Zam that just came out. Is that the Zam? It smells. Oh gosh, it smells like gas.
So if we pass out, you know why. Oh, that's what it is. There it is.
Nobody can spark or arc anything.
Yeah. No smoking.
Is there no way for me to stand here and take pictures, right?
I would not feel comfortable with a third person. So.
No, no.
My father was a grandma and,
I'm sorry. I would.
I think we're pushing the boundaries already.
We gotta find 20 because we're gonna secretly cheer for him.
20 and 23. All right.
Yeah, there's 9. He's standing up. I see him. Looks like he's wearing 21 or something.
Gotcha.
Sorry, guys. I screwed it up today. No, Amber.
I'm glad you're getting there. We're so far up there.
I'm right next to the other team that is live streaming as well. So we're both sharing a little podium stand here. Both up on this stand right here. Little sketch, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Immediate. And warm up has started. Seattle Junior Mets fans as Seattle takes on the Alaska 150 team. I think they're all 15-year-olds. That's what the 150 means when I'm being told. But they are tier 1, not a tier 2, but no 16-year-olds on this team. So we'll see how this plays out as we're getting ready for the puck drop here. Let's go. On the clock. Here's the puck drop. And Alaska gets it in deep to the zone right off the bat. Back to the blue line it goes. A ripper. Too many bodies. Wouldn't get their rebounds into the corner. Bragg and Ali try to bust it loose. Alaska dumps to the blue line for a shot here. They're circling behind the net with it. Bragg able to get the puck away here and make a pass as he had Scholl at center ice, but it was out of reach. It was tipped, no icing as Mets go for an early line change. Here comes the 150s. Barron knocks him off his mark, but Alaska still comes away with it. Battle in the corner. Uh-oh. Alaska went to the net with it. And McMahon's able to hold on to that one. As a Alaska player came short side, trying to sneak it up top shelf on McMahon. Face off in Alaska's favor as they wrap behind the net with it. Right to the net again, save McMahon. And goal, 150. A lot of action on McMahon so far as Alaska's able to get the rebound and put that in for a score. 1:10 into the game, and Alaska's put one up on the boards right away. Alaska back into Mets zone with the puck. A little bit of scrum battle along the wall as Alaska comes out with it. Looked like a trip, no call. Alaska still has the puck. And Mets looks like a little out of sync right now. But they get it out of the zone across neutral ice as we got Rayner back from his one-game suspension earlier, so good to see him. And Alaska quick to move it back out and into Mets zone. Alaska circling up. Here comes a shot. Save McMahon. Bragg on the face-off. Alaska comes out with it. As they're at the top of the circle, maintaining control. Hewitt got a stick on it, didn't quite clear. Bragg scoops it up, and he's going to get this into the central ice here. And then some. He had Larson just ahead of him, couldn't get it to him. Bragg still chasing that puck down. This one, mishandled at the blue line. As Osborne tries to recover. Alaska took it away from him. They're back in the zone. And Osborne's going to get called for a hit now. And so we have our first penalty of the game at 13:23, 1-0 Alaska. So Seattle go on the first penalty kill of the game. Bragg on the face-off. No penalty, and there is a penalty as Ali was just steamrolled. And it's getting a little feisty down there already. And that'll be the first penalty on Alaska as they head to the box. And now it's going to be 4-on-4. Cross-checking from behind on Ali, which he seems fine. So we'll have 4-on-4 for a minute 50. As Alaska comes with that, away with that face-off. And Alaska back into the Mets zone. Backhand shot, wide through the front. Oh, and a trip right here in front of me, but no call. As Ante Lin was put right on his bucket. Puck comes to center ice. Somebody better get it. Mets just kept it out of the zone. They couldn't quite control it, and here comes Alaska. Alaska went near side, hit the post, bounce out front. Scholl trying to get it out, and Alaska holds it in. Alaska, far side shot, wide. 50 more seconds of the 4-on-4. Pad save McMahon, and he gets a glove on this one. And we're going to stop it 12-13. Still 1-0 Alaska. Mets win this face-off. Here comes Jeddick. He's got one man to beat. He's going to rip a shot from deep. It's batted overhead by the goalie. Almost went the netting, but stayed in play. Alaska quick to bring it back the other way. Alaska pumps it down low. Tips into the far side. Freeman gets a stick on it. Lewis scoops it up. Tries to work it out of the zone, but 8 seconds, and we're getting the guy back. Oh, Steph. Freeman picks up the loose puck at the blue line and takes it to the net and puts one in for the Mets. And we're tied 1-1. So Freeman's hard work paid off, and he puts that one in top shelf, left top shelf corner. What a shot. Down to 11:27, first period, 1-1. Clark off the faceoff. Pushed away off it, and we get our guy back right out of the box. Osborne didn't even, just went straight to the bench. And the other penalty's over, we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Carlson's pocket was picked on that one. Rinsberger's going to have to take it all the way back and circle around. Alaska's there to greet it. They're behind the net with it. Dumped it again behind the net. Short side shot, but didn't really have all of that one. Alaska going to the short side again. Just trying to jam it in there, but McMahon's got the wall locked up. Alaska still in control here. Backhand shot up over the crossbar. A little squirrely on that one. There's Alaska still has control down here. Ooh, one through the crease and bounced up above McMahon's pads, and he holds on to that one. We'll get a stop at 10-12 left to go first period in a 1-1 score. Alaska wins the face-off. Here comes a shot. Tipped in front. Pad save. McMahon. Out to center ice it goes. Bragg trying to win it back here. Somehow stayed inside the zone. And there it bounced out. Gotta make sure their sticks can actually reach my face and or camera, so I gotta watch myself then. And Mets get it down deep. Bragg's there. Oh, kind of hung up on the wall, and it comes back to the Alaska 150 team. And they get it deep as they go for a line change. Mets need to get it out quickly. And they do. They found Scholl coming off the bench, center ice. He's got one man to beat here. He went for the long shot. It's tipped and into the glove of the Alaska goalie. Freeman on the face-off. Alaska wins it and beats it around the boards, and it comes to center ice. Ali gets a stick on it first. Alaska back into the zone with it. We have a high stick. And Seattle's headed to the box for another penalty. For a high stick. It's unfortunate. Seattle's going to go on the second penalty kill of the game. We're just under 9 minutes here, first period. Alaska coming out of the corner with it, pumps it back to the blue line. Puts it back in, far side, looking for a shot at the top of the circle. Decided to not do it as he crossed it back over the other side. Shot. McMahon couldn't hold on to it. Rebound goes into Alaska's favor. They dump it back to the blue line again. Alaska in control, trying to set something up. Down to a minute and a half on the penalty kill. Shot tipped into the gut of McMahon. He holds on to that one. Alaska wins that face-off, but behind the net with it, dumping it back out to the blue line. And back into the corner as they work it. Cross-ice pass, shot from the top of the circle, loose in front. Goalie can't find it, and eventually he does. As and both players are going to the box for unnecessary. They were spearing out our goalie, and that's why Landon retaliated. And they put both players in the box, so not sure how long they'll be there. Current penalty down to 1:05 on the penalty kill. Alaska out of their own end through the neutral zone. Jedek slowed him up a little bit, but not enough. Alaska down low behind the barn. Down to 30 seconds on the penalty kill. Another shot deflected in the corner by McMahon. Alaska driving the net with it, going behind the net. Back to the blue line. Little mishandled puck. We'll see if Carlson, he tried to get a stick on it, couldn't get it. Alaska gets it back deep. Down to 10 seconds now on the penalty kill. We get Ante Lynn out of the box. Shot near side, block. Rensberger pumped it out of the zone, and that'll do it for the penalty, and we're back to 5-on-5. This one flipped out of the zone by the Mets. Rayner hunting him down as he takes a hit at center ice. Seems kind of away from the play to me, but no call. Lewis doing some work down low. Pumps it out for the Mets. This is going to be icing. They get a stop at 6:22 to go. First period, 1-1. Shot from the blue line, wide to the right. Alaska down low with it. Bragg on the ice, fell behind the net. Alaska comes away with it here. This is, a high. It's sitting behind the goalie, and McMahon couldn't find it. It was just sitting on the doorstep, and Alaska was able to locate it before him and poke it in, so they put another one on the board. It's 2-1 Alaska. The initial shot I thought almost went in. It was kind of high. Looked like it was going to go over the net, but it just disappeared, and apparently it just fell down behind the goalie and was just sitting there. And Alaska found it before us. So 2-1, Alaska on top, 5:50 to go, first period. This one cleared out by Seattle, icing waved off. As Alaska out of their own end. Alaska put in deep. Centering pass, nobody home. Freeman's going to chase it down. He gets control of it. He's got one guy to beat. Freeman looking for another. Oh, he just missed it. The line change is happening. He's all alone, but now he's got backup. As the puck comes all the way out, Rensberger is going to circle it up and around. And this is a rolling puck. Alaska goalie puts a stick on it. And Alaska's coming out and into the zone. Backhand. Uh-oh. McMahon almost got one to roll out from behind him again. Luckily, he's able to keep that one out this time. Those pucks are slippery sometimes. Alaska comes away at the face-off. Rolls behind the net. Alaska in control again. Guy coming down through the middle. Oh, man. Luckily, he fanned on his shot as Lewis was going to be just a tad behind on it. Alaska working it down low behind the net. Back to the blue line shot. Tipped. Ooh. Still made it to the net, but McMahon got the tip of his pad on it. Alaska puts it down deep for a defensive line change. And this one cleared out by Armstrong. As Mets looked to change a few guys, but they didn't have time to do it. That could have been a penalty there, but no call. Dumped all the way down by Mets. Icing waved off. So Mets finally gets that line change done. Scholl picks it up. He's going to fling one wildly high to the left. It wasn't even close. And here comes Alaska. This fancy deke move didn't pay out. Mets picked his pocket. This Alaska team has a couple big boys on it, I see. Ante Lynn couldn't get it out, fanned on his clear shot. There it comes again. He gets a second chance. He screened it, so it rolled out. Scholl into the box hard. I think I even heard a scream. Alaska picked this one up. He's headed right to the net with it. And McMahon covers, lays down, belly flops on top of that one and saves yet another possibility of a goal. Just over 2 minutes left now, first period. Still 2-1, Alaska on top. Alaska controls behind the net. Freeman picked the pocket. He's getting hacked up as he battles against two Alaska guys. This guy just went near side and nobody was even there. Luckily, Mets get that one cleared. Clark's going to give chase. Freeman tried to hold it at the wall. It just came out. Perrin's going to try to reset it, and Alaska picks it off. Despite what the score is, I mean, this puck has been down in the Met zone probably 70% of this game so far. I bet McMahon's probably faced 12, 15 shots already. Perrin comes away with it. Outlet pass off its mark. Alaska gets it, shoots, they score. Alaska puts another one on the board, 3-1. Just under 1 minute left first period. Here comes Alaska again. This time they're offsides. Offsides, Alaska takes it down to 50 seconds. Alaska out of their own end is Mets trying to get some forecheck pressure here, but it wasn't enough. Here comes Alaska. Coming down on 30 seconds left in the period. Larson got a stick on it and got it out of the zone. He played a high stick, so they're going to stop it. Alaska comes away with that face-off. And 15 seconds. Alaska's going right to the net. Shot near side off the post. Ali tried to pump it around the boards, but Alaska holding it deep. 3, 2, 1, and that's going to do it for this period. So scores 3-1 after 1. A lone goal by Freeman.
But if not, we may have to pull this off. So I'll just take it.
All right, as we get set for the second period to start here. They switch sides, and here comes the puck drop. Bragg out for the face-off. Wins it. Scholl scoops it up. Ah, shoot. Mishandled it. Back to Alaska, and here they go into the zone. Mets tried to clear. Didn't have enough steam on it. Pad save. McMahon picked up by Ali. The rebound. Alaska held it in. Block shot by Bragg as he had a good stick there. Bragg trying to work it up the boards. And he found Ante Lynn. He holds on to it as he's just shoved down from behind. No call. That stick almost got people next to me. Freeman, thirsty for another. Wow, Alaska's goalie came out pretty far to make a play on that puck, and here comes Alaska. Good job there from Wilkins, I believe, to stop him from getting any farther. Here comes Jeddick. Alaska able to clear it. There's a lot of high elbows and hands going up right now. I mean, get the puck, guys. Jeddick pumps it deep so they can get a line change. As Armstrong's going to chase it down. Pin his man against the wall. Good hit by Armstrong. Jeddick trying to work it back down to Armstrong. He gets it in the corner. The Jeddick shot. Wide through the crease. Good opportunity, but just a little wide on the shot. We got a tie up on the wall here. Pops loose as Carlson and Clark were there. Rayner hustled, turned and shot it. Goalie played it aside to his player as they try to work out from their own end here. Bragg just missed the timing on that puck. And this comes to center ice, picked up by Bragg. He's going to work it down low. And Alaska took it away, and they're going to head the other way with it. Alaska back in the zone. Centering pass, it's loose. I think it rolled in off the back of McMahon. Very unfortunate. And they're going to call it a goal. Unfortunate. A couple bad rolls of the puck today around our goalie. And that's going to make it 4-1 now. But these guys are tier 1, so there's a little bit of sandbagging happening. Lasky gets it in deep. That rebound comes into the hands of Freeman. He's trying to get it out of the zone here. And he does off the stick of Alaska player. He turns around and gets it deep into the zone. Alaska behind the net with it. Larson desperately trying to get a stick on it. Shot from the blue line. It's on McMahon, and he hangs on to that one doing the splits.
Hey, you have spices for me? Okay. Thank you.
Face-off goes from the corner. Alaska comes away with it here. Shot. Didn't get to the goalie. I thought it did. That's disappeared in thin air. That's wild. Pops loose. Alaska with another shot. Glove save. McMahon. Face-off goes right to the goalie, and he's going to hold on to it. We're down to 11:40 left in the second period. 4-1. Alaska 150 over the Mets. This one rattles around the end wall. Ali poking at it. Comes a pass to Scholl. He missed the puck, unfortunately. And Alaska hit it back the other way. Alaska centering pass out front. Off the shin of Ante Len. Scholl had an opportunity to pass it to him, but pass didn't make it. Line change happening. Here comes Alaska, and we got to get our guys back. And the Mets turning fire just to get rid of it as they're in trouble, and that's going to be icing. Down to 10:24, second period. 4-1, Alaska. Alaska. Face-off comes all the way down. Jeddick chasing it. Seattle gets it to Bragg. Bragg shoots, misses the far corner of the goal. Unfortunate. And Alaska puts it in deep. And that's a huge hit on Lewis. He's slow to get up, but he's on his feet. And a shot from Alaska. Didn't get there. Too many bodies. SJHA went down to a knee to try to block it. Shot off the shoulder of Lewis. That one probably kept it out of the net. Another shot. Pat saved McMahon. Lewis clears it out. And Alaska held it in. And now it finally comes out of the zone as Alaska was making a player change. They almost had too many men on the ice there, but they just made it. Bragg hits it out. SJHA finds it, but lost it quickly to Alaska. Lewis behind his own net, dumps it out, clears it. And this one will avoid icing, as Nets desperately needed a line change there. Here comes a stretch pass to Alaska on the far blue line. They set up a shot. It's blocked off the knee of Freeman. Alaska picked that one away and headed back the other way. And that's icing on the Mets. That takes us down to 8:12 left in the period. Alaska wins that face-off, comes to the blue line for a shot. Oh. I think Ali screamed McMahon and he couldn't see it, and that one's tipped and goes in the net. It's going to be 5-1 Alaska. Mets win that face-off, but Alaska quick to put it back down deep. This one popped out in front of the net. Luckily nobody was there. A shot deflected twice, but hits the end wall. It's out in front. A couple bodies collide, and we got to stop here. And personnel swap for both sides. Bragg on the face-off. Alaska holds it in. Alaska behind the net. Bragg took it away. He's going to work it up and out of the zone. But Alaska quickly back the other way. Bragg down there lighting up some bodies, trying to get it back here. But Alaska holding on behind the net. Oh, they tried to pump the blue line. Freeman got a stick on it. It pops out of the zone. Scholl went to scoop it up, and he missed it again. Stretch pass that went up into the opponent's bench and hit somebody in the head. 6:46 to go, second period. 5-1 Alaska. Face-off win Alaska. Jeddick scooped up the loose puck at the blue line. As he's trying to get something going, he's got a shot, but it's blocked off his skate. And we got a penalty. Got an interference call. And it's going to be on Alaska as he heads the box and Seattle goes on a power play. Freeman on the face-off, went to Alaska as they wrap it around the boards. Lewis couldn't hold it, pops out, and now it's Alaska pumps it all the way down, gives chase. Mets regrouping here. Armstrong over to Osborne, but his pocket is picked, and Alaska's putting it back in the zone again. Weird bounce off the wall. So you come down on to 6 minutes left in the period and 1.5 left on the power play here for the Mets. So they desperately need a goal here to get some spark going on with these guys as they're colliding into each other. It's just it's not clicking yet, whatever it is. Jeddick gave it to Alaska and they're headed the other way. Wrap around the net. I got a guy out front. Nobody's picking him up. Armstrong got a stick on that one, gets it out of the zone. Down to 45 seconds on the power play, and Alaska's putting it back in our zone. And here comes Alaska as we got a line change, and we're almost going to get... Luckily, they got back in time. That was almost bad timing there. Ali from behind the net here. Rayner scoops it up. Rayner takes a shot. It's tipped off a stick, hits the corner. And 3-2-1, that does it for the power play. We're back to 5-on-5 as Alaska runs it deep into the Mets zone. Alaska holding control here. Shot went off Carlson's hand as he threw it to the ice. And this one cleared out. Rayner's got a chance here. If he can get this and beat one guy, he's got a shot. Rayner shoots, blocked by the goalie. Good opportunity, but wasn't enough. Here comes another stretch pass from the Alaskan team. Shot blocked into the corner as they pick up their rebound. Three and a half to go in the period. Larson and Bragg both lost their stick. I got them picked up now. Alaska just doing what they want. Alaska behind their own net with it. Larson looking to light someone up. He gets one there, nope, and they're going to call him for it. Larson's going to get called for interference. And I feel a little bit of frustration probably setting in with the boys. As because not many things have gone right here. So 2:53 left in the period, and Mets will be on a penalty kill for 2 of that. Alaska passing it around. Shot from the top of the circle. Glove save. McMahon. Mets win that face-off. Pumped it around the boards. Osborne able to throw it out of the zone, but it's into the hands of Alaska here as Scholl's going to get the forecheck pressure. Alaska skating all over the place with this puck. Finds somebody for a shot, tipped wide. Into the far corner it goes. Another muff clear by the Mets, and it didn't get out. Alaska, here comes another shot. That one's high up over the crossbar. Hits the back glass, drops down behind the net. Alaska still in control. 43 seconds left on the penalty kill. Alaska just walking up to the doorstep with it. Another shot tipped wide by Alaska. Alaska still in control. Here comes another shot. And they score. That's going to make it 6-1. It's again a little hard to watch. .114 left in the second period, 6-1 Alaska. Seattle does not have an answer at this point. I need somebody to get sparked up here. Alaska going to the net. Shot, McMahon holds on to that one. Alaska able to hold this on in the zone here. Ali pumps it back the other way. Jeddick gets it. He's got Armstrong on the far side ahead of him. As they try to hold on to it here and get something going. Jeddick backhand, glove save, Alaska. Alaska comes away with the face-off. They're going to rattle around and out. Rayner comes into the hit, knocks the guy out the puck. Good hit by Rayner. That's a penalty on Clark, and now Rayner gets a shot off. It's a high save, and that's going to do it for the period. But when we start the third, we'll have a power play as Alaska's called for a trip. Ooh, rough one here. Okay, we get set for the third period here, as Mets will start on a power play at the start of the third. 16 more minutes to go. In a pretty dominant Alaska game versus the Mets. 6-1 current score. Bragg on the faceoff. Scholl ran over his guy. Ante Lynn's got a chance here for something. They give it over to, who was that? I think that was Lewis for a shot. Bragg, good hit there. Alaska gets it deep though, down to a minute and a half on the power play, and Alaska trying to kill some time on us. Stretch pass over to Ante Lynn. He's got a chance here. Ante Lynn to the net. He scores. And Seattle gets a power play goal, and we'll take it. Make it 6-2. Maybe it ought to get a little spark, because we need 4 more goals at this point. Is that the worst lead in hockey? A 4-goal lead? I know 2 is. But maybe 4 is like double worse. So, Freeman won the face-off. Rensberger going back in his own zone with it here. Offsides. Armstrong into the zone, little chip ahead. It's on net. Goalie had to play it out. And Freeman over the line here. He tries to cook up something. Looked like a trip on Jeddick, no calls. He gets back up on his feet here. Freeman with the shot. Oh, tipped through at the crease. And Armstrong ran into the goalie, and I think they're going to call him for it. No. He was pushed. So it's Alaska with the... I didn't see what the call was, but he pretty much pushed Armstrong into the goalie. So we're back on a power play. Let's get another one. This could be huge. Could be a turning point for the Mets. Carlson on the faceoff. Alaska tries to clear it, and they do. Lewis picks it up. This one held at the line by Alaska. They rip a shot real quick because they're down to a minute and a half on the power play. Rayner calling for a deep stretch pass, but it didn't get to him. Oh, that looks like a trip. No call. Alaska holding it in zone, doing a good job of killing our power play here. It's offsides. I don't know how he doesn't think that Alaska didn't touch that. Down to 54 seconds, glove save. That one was ripped up to the upper corner. Good thing McMahon was awake on that one. So Met's still in the power play here for another 52 seconds. Bad bounce off the glass. Falls at the feet of Bragg here. Bragg found Larson on the far side. Larson taking it in the zone here, holding on to it. He's going to rip one. Blocker save, goalie behind the net. Larson goes with it. Gives it over to Hewitt. Back down to Larson. And then into the ref. And then that allowed Alaska to get a stick on it and clear it. Thanks, ref. Down to 20 seconds on this power play. Another stretch pass. Too many bodies. Larson gets this one in the zone. Larson steals it. Ooh, he went to near side with it, but got hung up on the back of the netting. And that's the end of the power play for the Mets. And here comes Alaska. Good stick by Osborne there. This one pops loose towards the goal, but Bragg able to get a stick on it here. Osborne fanned on is clear. "12 minutes left to go, 6-2. Alaska looking for a shot. They get it, rebound, loose. Rebound again. Mets clear it. Here comes Alaska. They're going to get a... Oh, he dropped it for a shot, which was in our favor. Scholl's going to scramble here. Scholl off to the races. Scholl got time. Oh, man. He probably should have just skated ahead with that a little closer, but he also had Ante Lynn on the far post, but goalie was able to scoop it before it got to him. Freeman on the face-off. Scholl smacked it out of the zone, and then Alaska got a stick on it, and McMahon comes out to play it. Alaska behind the net with it here. Alaska circling out front, deke into the net. Good save by McMahon there. Good stuff by Scholl there. Tie up his man. Ooh, big hit down low. I think that was on Rensberger. Alaska still in control here. Rensberger got a stick on it, but not enough to clear all the way. Freeman finds it. Freeman gives it to Scholl. He's going to take it into Loans. They make a line change. Scholl going deep, doing the swoop. Tried to center it, but it was off the stick of Alaska. This one comes out of the zone. Alaska right, beat Lewis, beat Wilkinson, and that's a glove save for McMahon, and that's huge at this point, as the defense kind of got beat there. Alaska right to the net, deflected behind the net here. Down to 9:45 left to go. Alaska holds it in zone. Still holding it in zone. Weird bounce off the glass, but we'll take it. Armstrong trying to get there. We try to stick lift him. Bragg. And they're going to call him for a slash? What? And Armstrong headed back to the box. I don't think that ref likes us. That's what I think it is. So another penalty kill. Face off comes out to the blue line for Alaska. Alaska holds it in. Alaska centering pass. Clark picked it up and scooped it out. Alaska puts it right back in. And they're going to call him for that? That is such a weak call. I can't believe it. He practically fell on his own, man. That's got to be the softest call I've seen all weekend. What? That's terrible. That's the snack bar. I call it the snack bar. So it's a 5-on-3 now for Alaska for at least a minute 15. This one falls right in the hands of Alaska at the blue line here. Here comes a shot. Almost a glove save. It hit McMahon's glove. It counts right back out. And Alaska puts it in. That was a weird short angle. And we'll get one out of the box for that goal. And still be on a penalty kill for another minute 30. Rayner with a pick. He's going to take a shot. Pad save. Jedek tried to get the rebound. Rayner behind the net with it. Centers it. He's got Jedek. Jedek shoots. He scores. And the hustle of Rayner is what, and Jedek, is what caused that goal. And that was a shorthanded goal. More of that, please. You boys watch this tape. Watch that hustle. That's how you do it. You got to want it more. Alaska put it in the zone. .720 to go and a minute left on the penalty kill. Larson looks like he's feeling inspired. Hewitt chasing him down, couldn't get there. And this goes up in the netting, we'll get a stop. 7 minutes left. 7-3, Alaska. Alaska holds it. Shot. Widen on through by Alaska. 30 seconds left on the penalty kill. Alaska dumps it back to the blue line here. And Freeman able to pick a pocket here. He's got Scholl and couldn't quite get it out in front of him. So Alaska picks it up and comes right back in with it. 3-2-1, and that'll do it for the penalty on Bragg. And he's out of the back box. Back to 5-on-5 now. Just over 6 minutes left to go, down by 4. If we could close the spread on this game, that would help us in the tournament replacement. So shot didn't get there, hit Ali. He tries to find it at his feet. Mets tried to clear it. Alaska was able to hold the blue line, but a weird bounce and put it right back into Freeman's lap. Muffed clear, and Alaska holds it in. Here comes Rayner off the bench. Back to the blue line for Alaska. Shot tipped in front, scooped up by Lewis, threw out, but not enough. It was held in by Alaska here as Rayner's trying to get it back. Shot wide from Alaska. Just under 5 to go. This one just barely comes out of the zone. Mets swap out personnel here. Loose in front. Cleared by Perrin and just comes out of the zone. Clark and Rayner are going to try to chase this down. Alaska avoids it and they're headed back the other way. Coming down on 4 minutes now. Centering pass, nobody home. Goes all the way through. Shot, pad save, McMahon. Cleared by Perrin. Oh, shot save as Jeddick took one to the net. Goalie plays it out. Armstrong with a huge slash, and they're going to call him for it because the player pretty much dropped his stick. And .340 to go, 7-3, and we're back on the penalty kill. cleared by the Mets. Here comes Alaska through the neutral zone. Off the skate of Bragg, slowed him up for a second. They're going to regroup with 1:25 left on the penalty kill and 3 minutes to go in the game. Bragg looking for a steal, couldn't get it. Alaska's shot, rebound, flies out in front. Nobody can settle it. Mets tried to clear, held in by Alaska. It's on net, it bobbled by McMahon. And a ref kind of blew the whistle a little early, but McMahon was able to cover the rebound anyways, with the bobble, I should say. Alaska holding control here, down to 52 seconds on the penalty kill for the Mets. Larson battling, trying to clear it, and he gets it out for the Mets. Here comes Alaska. They shoot, they score. That one gets past McMahon. That's going to make it 8-3 now. Seattle still searching for an answer to all this. Two minutes to go in the game. Back to 5-on-5. Freeman found Stroll at center ice. Stroll lost it to Alaska as they're going to try and bring this one out. And bodies collide here. Perrin gets it. Finds Freeman. Line change for Alaska as Seattle pulls up to move it out of the zone. Right to the hands of Alaska. Cleared by the Mets, goes all the way down. Seattle clears this one back out. 50 seconds to go. 8-3, and Alaska picking at the blue line. Shot kind of fanned on it. That was weird. "25 seconds now. Into the hands of Rayner. He's going to chip it ahead. It's a rolling on edge. It's 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and that's going to do it for this one. Unfortunate, Seattle falls short again today. Although this was a Tier 1 team and a Tier 2 tournament, but next game tomorrow morning, I think it's about the same time, 10, 11 Pacific time. So we'll see you then, huh? All right, guys. Thanks for watching.